So have you ever wondered how life started, how you guys came to be, how the plants look like what they are now, how animals look like how they are now? It sounds like a philosophical existential question, but it's really a hard question to answer. And actually there's one phenomenon that can be explained by it. So when the world began, there were just a bunch of molecules, and then suddenly you're able to see it building such DNAs, proteins, all these kind of things, thus humans, animals, evolution. But this concept of molecules attracting each other and building bigger stuff in an orderly manner, there's one word for it. It's called self-assembly. So biologists and chemists were able to figure this out, and with that concept, why not make inanimate objects smarter, since what nature did was that it made everything smarter. So people like me, material scientists, we try to explore ways in order to make our materials better for humankind. So what we do in our group is that we explore self-assembly on inanimate objects like a surface. So I have here an example of how a metal surface would look like. What if I'm able to, for example, put big molecules, which were discovered by biologists and chemists, and were found to be useful for nature, like let's say photosynthesis, and try to assemble them together. It's actually a simple thing. We just let them scatter around in the surface, and eventually they will form patterns. Something that we could not explain, but it's something magical and artistic. After that, what do we do? So I work with a bunch of physicists, and with this tip, we are able to scan, using an electric current, how the surface would look like. In the end, we saw that they look like ribbons, they look like a lot of cool things, even squares, we even call it like pasta. But in the end, what we found out with the engineers is that we could use it for electronics, for health diagnostics, for the things like the lab on the chip, which Utman discussed. So that is how material scientists like me is able to collaborate with a lot of people and then make magic happen.